Hi, Hal Aronson here from We Share Solar, and today we're going to install the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is not a fundraising tool, but it's actually a device that allows us to jump the solar positive to the battery positive wires, therefore bypassing the charge controller. This makes it compatible with an LFP battery, in which the battery sometimes turns itself off when it gets empty. To do this, we'll flip the main control board over, and we're going to install this small circuit board that we developed that we call the Kickstarter. And all you'll need is this Kickstarter board plus this little white jumper wire, which has got a quick disconnect on both ends. And we'll provide both of those to you. So let's get started. First, you flip over your board, and you see we put on a nice protective soft cloth or piece of packaging material. And we're going to remove the connection between the solar receptacle negative and the charge controller at the receptacle. We pull that off. And we're going to remove the top two wires from the main circuit breaker, our main switch. And these are the out, this is the power out from the main switch. But we're going to leave these two wire connections on there. The next step is to take our white jumper wire and connect it to the negatives or ground side of the circuit board. I'll put this on the top side. So I push this quick disconnect on here, get it on there good. And then I connect the other side to the negative or ground going to the charge controller. And now we've connected our grounds or our negatives. And then we're going to connect the female disconnects on the board to the prongs that are left on the main breaker. So I go ahead and make this connection. Take your time, line it up good. And I support the breaker while I do this. I'll tilt it up so you can see me push it on here. And that goes right tight into place. Then I take the remaining side of this ground wire, or negative, and put it back onto the solar receptacle. And then I connect the two positive wires. This is the battery positive. It goes into the prong that's coming off the battery on the Kickstarter board. Push that on good. And then take the solar, put it onto the solar part of the board. And connect that. Now, in operation, what this means is that everything is turned off when you turn off the main switch, but when you turn it on, electricity will flow as it's supposed to from battery to charge controller and solar. But if the battery goes to zero and the charge controller is off, this circuit board will make the connection directly from battery to solar so that the battery can wake up and start charging, and then at that point the charge controller will take over.